Can you talk a little bit about what the film's about?
Well, I think even the concept of Christmas on Mars, I think to anybody else that would seem like just an absurd pairing, but I think coming from the Flaming Lips, I think it seems like a perfect thing to make a movie about. And so it is literally, I don't really know where this Mars is. You know, when I was growing up, you have to think of me and my brothers listening to the Beatles in 1969. We could have all thought by 2006 or 7 that we'd be living in outer space. It just seemed normal back then to think 40 years from now, of course we'll be living in space. And I think part of what my movie is about that quagmire of dreaming of the future, but being scared of the future at the same time, because anytime you go into the unknown and the shadows and the memories of what you think your life is going to be, it kind of makes you insane. And so my movie is about people living on Mars, confronting the idea of there's a baby being born that coincides with this first Christmas that they're having on Mars. Yet it isn't about like a religious Christmas. It's more just coincides with that day. There's something wrong with the gravity, the man-made gravity system that they have in their space station, and the oxygen thing that they're having at the same time. And these two things get out of whack, and it makes them kind of hallucinate and be, you know, sort of exaggerating. Their melancholy is always exaggerated whenever they get into one of these areas in the space station where the gravity and the oxygen are at their weakest, and it makes them hopefully do entertaining things. The main character is Stephen, who's, you know, in the band. And we sort of follow him around from the beginning. He walks around the space station and finds people in different stages of this sort of dementia that they're experiencing. And then we sort of go inside their minds. And it's kind of, I think it'd be a great movie if you were 20 years old and you wanted to take some LSD and go see a movie. That would be, that'd be, you know, it's going to be a great experience. And I don't really know exactly how we'll present it to the world. I mean, we play so many of these rock festivals around the world. And rock festivals now aren't just music. I mean, they're completely interactive experiences. From, you know, there's all kinds of computer things, and inevitably there's always a movie theater at these festivals. And I have been seeing that, you know, for the past 20 years, and I just think that perhaps that's where it will be shown best, you know, at midnight at one of these festivals in the middle of the summer, sitting somewhere in a field in Helsinki, Finland. The Flaming Lips will be showing a movie called Christmas on Mars, and you'll be hanging out with all your friends, and you'll be 2 days drunk, and it'll be the greatest experience you've ever had. Yeah.
Sounds good to me.
You want to go, don't you?
Yeah, you bet.